and Marconi escapes pressure and throws an interception, and Grayson will return it for a touchdown. We are tied. Rocco Marconi scrambling away from a defender, and Grayson steps in front of the pass and scores. Third down and 5, 1 minute to go in the quarter. Still no Bulldog Bulldog wideout has caught a pass. Hart is out of the shotgun with Baja to his left, and Hart will hand off on a delay. No, he won't. Sacked in the backfield, Joe Dazzo on a blitz, and he's poking fun at Jasper Hart down on the ground. Joe Dazzo, forget about David Baja, he just creams Jasper Hart, and it's another fourth down.
2nd and 9 to the 48. Honolulu just one timeout left. They get the ball, leaving with about 30 seconds left. Hand off Parker. Parker's got the first down. Parker! Back attack! Attack! Out of the 6-yard line. Ball game!
Between arguably the top two teams in the league coming up in a couple of weeks. 3rd down and 4. Zuli back to pass. Deep shot to Corky's wide open inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line.
Red Feather's going to have Brewski in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. Red Feather pump fakes once, right-hand side. That's going to be picked off! Picked off by O'Neal. Julius O'Neal with his first interception of the day.
It's panic time now for the Pride. Christensen throws. That's batted up in the air and intercepted. It's taken away and down the sideline goes number 20. Lucius Sanders put it on the board. Touchdown, Cleveland. Oh my goodness.
And here's the counter play to Zulu, and Ogun will go. He's his best run of the day, and Ogun Zulu will go for the touchdown. Wow, what a run by Ogun Zulu.
Unbelievable. And they're being very precise, like exactly what you wanted them coming out of the half. And Pickler dropping back. He's going to fire deep, and it's going to be caught. And he's at the 30 to the 20 to the 10 and taking it into the end zone. Nick Finch with a huge touchdown, and just wow, what a play from the Gladiators, and the coverage there from the Tyrants. The DB went for the interception, and he came up with air.
1st and 10 from the 21 here. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third. Chicago trying to uppercut this St. Louis Gladiators team and put them on the ropes. King, shotgun snap, moves in the pocket, fires deep down the field, caught at the back line! What a grab, and the first touchdown of Greg Soto's career is a spectacular one.
Greg Soto coming in, replacing the retired J.C. Torres. Said, don't worry, Shane. I know you lost a great one.
This will be just under 32 yards for Otis Boudreau. On his left hash, the right footer stands ready. Spot is down. Kick is up. It is good. Otis Boudreau does it again in walk-off fashion. Louisiana taking down Florida 20-19.
They go 4 wide with the tight end split out. Stopped over the middle, throws another interception, and this time it's Jack Brown.
That one's going in the house.
Touchdown, 7-6.
They call this, Colin, the law of averages. You know, whenever there's this many interceptions going on in a game, one of them's bound to go back to the house and get some points, right?
Oh my goodness. Now multiple linebackers have an interception, but this time Jack Brown turns around and runs it into the end zone.
And I'll tell you something. Deep drop for Dunhill. He's going to lob it deep. It's going to be caught. No one around him. He's going to be in. Touchdown. Forward Toros. Stephen Hacker does the robot and gets us off flying.
We are at the Hive here in Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight for the divisional matchup between the Atlanta Swarm, who are 3-0 and looking to extend their lead, and the Jacksonville Kings, who are 2-1, coming off a loss, but they're looking to tie them up. Here in Atlanta, hello, Chris Slovic along with Eddie Gage. Eddie, good to see you. I'm really glad that you came in the booth tonight.
Great work with you too, but SFL Nation, what up, dude? We got a prime matchup here in the Hive. Atlanta, Georgia is what they call home, but Jacksonville dominates this series all time, winning 9 of the 17 games. Atlanta looking to tie that matchup up. Let's get it.
You know, these teams seem to really be passing teams, and coming into a game like this, you really got to watch yourself, because if you overcompensate for the pass, we could see a runner bust free. You know, in the previous games last week, the runners, the biggest yards per game was 1.7 rushing. What do you see this week?
Well, that may be true, but Atlanta has got out the gate early and got BDG involved overall. You know, despite his output last week, he's second in the SFL in rushing at 148 yards a game.
And that is good. Today you might see a lot of draw plays, especially if there are third down and longs. That could really come into play. We're about ready to go here in Atlanta. As we're about to go, I missed the coin toss, but anyway, here we go. It's going to be Jacksonville receiving the Atlanta Swarm in their throwback tribute to Atlanta's professional basketball team. There in the black and the orange. And we are ready to go, and we are underway from the Hive here in Atlanta, Georgia. And taking at the 1 yard line, brought up to about the 24 yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Jacksonville. O.J. Bruin will come out, and what do you think the game plan will be for Jacksonville?
Well, just like Frank talked about prior to week's 1 game when they were getting ready to play Sioux Falls, they plan on airing this ball out early and often, sprinkling in a run game periodically here and there, but the offense is going through the air.
It'll be first down. They got nobody in the backfield. They do have LaShawn Sanders listed as a halfback, but he's probably out there trying to be a receiver. 5 receivers. It'll be tipped, and it was tipped and caught, and this is unique, because Goldie Morrison caught it off a deflection, and it'll be a first down.
The second round pick, 35th overall, already making an impact here in the very first play off the deflection. He gets the Never Give Up award this week.
John Sanders is the only one in the backfield. It can get lonely there like me on prom night, but it'll be first down and 10. Back to throw. They're going to go over the middle, and another catch in the clothesline. That was a heck of a play by Christopher Ochoa, holding on to that ball. It'll be second and 10. No, they're going to call it incomplete. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that ball hit the ground, going to be ruled incomplete. And right now, Atlanta's coming out in this nickel 3-3 look, not getting too much pressure on the quarterback. They're just trying to pack the middle and make those passing lanes small.
Usually this is a running down on second and 10, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to go right there to Sean Sanders. Now, he's only averaging 0.8 of a yard per carry from last week, and this week he keeps it up. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Not much of a sample size last week. He only got 5 carries for those 4 yards. So let's see if they get him involved a bit more this week like they did in week 1.
Oh, you hope so. We had a running back last week. He had 13 receptions, and they were all screen passes. 3rd and 9, and this is a big one for Jacksonville. Right over the middle, and that clothesline, that was a hard hit, and a great catch by Kingston Ellington. He held on, but they're going to be short. You wonder about the risk reward there, and it'll be 4th and 1. They got a kick.
6'4", 225 is Moose Papano, a free safety. That's pretty darn big for a free safety, and he showed it right there.
It'll be 4th and 1, and now they got a punt. High and deep, a good kick. Oh, this will be returned and up for a little bit. That'll be a nice return by Kyle Finnemore, and it'll be first down. So Bryant Dynasty, he's 400 and some yards away from his milestone. Don't have to have a big day last week. 271 yards, a touchdown. What do you think Atlanta will do?
Well, like we said here a moment ago, they've been getting BDG involved a lot in their offense, despite his lack of
BDG
production
Hollywood.
last week.
Yeah, but well, BDG Hollywood had 20 carries and 2 receptions last week.
Oh.
They're going to go over the middle, and what a catch, and that's going to be a first down again. And I think that's going to be Boo Chisholm. Boo Chisholm with the catch, and it'll be a first down for Atlanta.
One of the luxuries about this playing in this building, you can see it right here. There's parts of the field that's shaded and parts of it that has sunlight. That's got to be tough for a receiver to concentrate to bring that ball in.
Oh, that's got to be home field advantage there. That's like playing on those crooked rims in high school, and that'll be out of the backfield. That's Mitchell O'Brien. Mitchell O'Brien only 1 reception last week, but he gets one here for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Great job by Brian Dynasty keeping his head up and downfield despite having defenders around him trying to bring him down.
2nd down and 7. As Atlanta, right now this is an opening drive, just a minute or so in there near midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 7. They have 1 running back. They're going to give it to him. That's going to be BDG Hollywood, and now they're going to hurry it up. It's going to be 3rd and 6. They must have saw something. A lot of times teams like to go right down the middle on this, and they go to the outside. That's going to be a catch and a first down as they hold on. And Boo Chisholm with the catch. My goodness, they're hurrying it up. The stats people, I can hear them just scrambling everywhere trying to hit buttons, and they're going to run, but it's good move, and a great one, and that's going to be 2nd and inches. Go ahead, say something. This is incredible. I can't get you in.
They can't. They stand with the hurry-up tempo. Oh,
that killed him right now. You go, hurry up. And now all of a sudden we flip. I'm doing analysis, and you're doing play-by-play. The offensive line can't keep up with this. They can't push ahead. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Taquan Hill, one of the few remaining veterans on this Jacksonville squad, leading by example, bringing BDG down for a loss. Because up a big 3rd and 1.
That crazy climax of action. 3 attempts, 10 yards for BDG Hollywood. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. They set a little bit. He'll get a first down and down to the 30-yard line. So no hurry up here. It'll be a first down.
And it looked like Jacksonville had a chance to get their defense off the field, but the right tackle made a great block of the outside linebacker. Didn't get his number there, but had it not been for him, Atlanta be punting this ball away right now.
Now, Brian Dynasty right now is 3 for 3 for 25 yards. I'm wondering whether they're going to go for first down or give it to the hot hand, BDG. He's going to throw. He's back. He throws. He gets hit. He throws, tipped in the air and incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. He's going to his favorite guy, Boo Chisholm, who already has 2 receptions today.
Met Boo Chisholm a few times at the conventions that the SFL has had. This man likes his steak cooked rare. Just put on the grill for about 5 minutes. That's all she needs. Nah, I can't do it. I tried it, medium rare. Yeah, it was okay, but I can't
purple.
do it.
I'm purple. You put it purple. If it's still mooing, it's overcooked with me. Like if it's mooing on moo, it's overcooked. I'm yelling at the waitress going, what's this? A hockey puck. And she's like, no, it's still living. I mean, I get hungry watching a cow cross a road. It'll be 2nd and 10. And they're going to give it again to BDG, and he just gets killed, and here we go. They must have saw something that's going to be quick. 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11. It's rare that you go to a broken eye away from a tight end. But back to throw is Dynasty. Almost tipped, and it's 4th down. It'll be a 48-yard attempt if they go for it.
Looking for the former Houston Hyena wide receiver Kyle Fenimore on that out route, but Jacksonville did a great job. On the previous play, it looked like man, but it was actually a cover 3 zone, and they might have confused Dynasty there a bit.
Sammy Steele last week was 1 for 1, and kickers in this league have been very, very good. It's not the 1970s anymore, where a 30-yard field goal was an adventure, like a safari going down a road without headlights at night. But this one, what a block. This is up, and it is good, but you should see that block if they show a replay. It's on the left side of the offensive line. They tripped him over. Look at that. And it is good, of course. I didn't see it on the replay, but I saw it on the first time. It's
Yeah.
3-0 here.
Yeah, they had a shot at it, but that's why those guys get paid.
Really quickly, if you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulation as real-life players compete on a virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. Now, what does Jacksonville do?
Then they're going to come back out and do what they've been doing all season, spreading the defense out, making it an easier read for quarterback O.J. Bruin.
It'll be first down and 10 again. Sean Sanders, the only one back there. They give it to him. And what a move, and here's Sanders. He's in the secondary, and he gets clotheslined there, but it's a first down. What a long run. That was 20-plus yards for Sanders.
It was, and they lined up with him, lined up to the right of the quarterback and had 3 receivers over to his right in a bunch formation, run a strong power play. Now you got a right guard in front of you with bad intentions. They didn't want to bring that man down.
Lots of spurts. You're getting that. It'll be halfway through the first quarter here. First down and 10. Nobody. Sanders is not in the backfield. It's like, where's Waldo? Where is he? First down, back to throw. Bruin. He'll chuck it in, and it's intercepted. Good night. He could go. They got angles, and they will tackle him. But a big interception there by Grant Hardaway. Hardaway comes with it, a big chance for Atlanta.
Yeah, anytime you get a chance at a tip drill, it's one thing. It's going to, first of all, shout out to his teammate for getting that tip drill opportunity, but coaches love it. Extra effort. You got a tip drill opportunity, and you want to turn it into points, but Jacksonville did a great job of bringing them down to prevent the pick six.
Wow, now this is big for Atlanta. They're 3-0. They have a 3-0 lead. It's the first quarter. They're leading their division. These are the types of drives that Atlanta needs to get touchdowns on. And that's what a move! What a spin move! Is he in? And he's down on a 1. This is one of those moves that BDG Hollywood, if you're a neutral fan, you wanted to see him in to make the highlight reels.
BDG Hollywood gets this reception about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Jacksonville had an opportunity there to tackle him for a gain of about 0 yards. Both guys missed. BDG made the defense pay. First and goal, Atlanta.
Now, you see, if you're a Jacksonville fan, you're throwing something at the TV screen trying to aim to me. You got to come to Islamabad to hit me in the face with something. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He needs a new spleen. Stan Diamond came through and basically did surgery on BDG Hollywood right there.
Second round pick, selected 46 overall. Jacksonville showing why they had confidence to bring this man in.
It'll be second down, and I'll tell you what, if you're BDG Hollywood, he might know he's going to get it back again. And at least they were very cordial on that tackle, almost like British tea and crimpets there. Excuse me, sir, you're going down here. Okay, I'll go down. It'll be third down.
Yeah, not too often you see teams successful tackling running backs at or near the line of scrimmage and they coming out in man defense, but they were successful doing it that play. And here they are lined up in man defense again on third down.
Third and goal. This is big because if they only get a field goal, a touchdown can beat them. They score! And right through the middle, guess who? It is their best target of the day, Boo Chisholm, and it is 9-0.
Taking advantage of the short field provided by the defense, Boo Chisholm gets his second receiving touchdown on this young season.
You know, Boo is the greatest thing in the world. You know, he goes on the road and they score and everybody goes, boo, and he's like, how do they know our name? And then when he drops the ball, they go, boo, and he's like, hey, they're encouraging me. I got to do better. I love it. I wish I were named Boo, but I get that Chris name. What a boring name. You know, and here comes the extra point, and it'll be up, and it is good. 10-0 here very quickly. No more promos, so I can say this. You're an owner of Arizona. I want to give you, Eddie, I want to give you all the props. What's going through your mind if you're Jacksonville? Is it easy to panic?
No, not yet. It's the first quarter. They're down 10-0. Plenty of football left. Plenty of opportunities to go out here and make plays and get back to this ball game.
All right, so here's the kickoff. High and deep. I'm going to say the 25-yard line. 10, 15, 20, and I am 4 yards short. So that means I'm at a -4 here. It'll be first down. So Jacksonville, that's going to be Swayze with the return. Jacksonville, they need, I think, even if they don't get points, they need confidence.
Oh, absolutely. It starts one play at a time. No need to, like you said, hit the panic button just yet.
Well, we could. I mean, it's funny to watch people panic. I saw a car burning one time, but it'll be, there we go, right up the middle to Sean Sanders. Sanders for Jacksonville, a nice gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And thus far, already showing a concentrated effort to get their running back the ball more often than he did last week. 5 carries was not enough to get it done. And as you see here, Jacksonville get him involved.
It'll be 2nd down and 5. For those of you who have never seen football, that yellow line's where you're trying to get to it. And, of course, for those of you who know football, you're yelling because he didn't get to it. And that is Sanders, only a gain of about 1. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Speaking of knowing football, Swole, the defensive tackle for Atlanta, was double-teamed on that play, fought through it, and helped bring down the running back. Impressive play.
That's big. You can run a trap out of this formation, and it's deadly. Look at that tight end side. But they're going to throw, and they go down the middle, and it is caught. I think he's going to catch it.
That's incomplete.
Oh, they drop it. Oh, my goodness. Joseph Baudet. Oh, I shouldn't have even said his name because I know I butchered it, and he dropped the ball. He's probably pretty angry now.
Yeah, had a chance to bring that ball in. That's a reception that needs to be caught. It hits him in both hands. I'm not sure if he was thinking about a defender taking his head off or what, but that's being an incomplete pass, and Jacksonville's going to have to punt this ball right back to a hot Atlanta offense.
High school, that's excusable. College, I could see it. In the pros, though, you got to make that catch. You have to, especially when you're going for, I mean, this game means a lot to Jacksonville. If they lose, they'll be 2 games behind, and the thing about football is, there's going to be a fair catch there. You never want to lose that first game of a division series because it puts you behind the 8 ball, and the best you can do is a tie.
Yeah, it's a loss on the record books, and it's also a loss to a division opponent. That's like a double whammy, so to speak. Remember that game, Press Your Luck? A double whammy? That's what that is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember the guy that rigged that and got like $200,000. That was great. Now, I'm not saying anybody's going to rig this, but they're going to go to BDG. He's spinning like a tornado there, and it's going to be up to the 43-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down. BDG's got to be careful. I mean, his kidneys are going to come out of his throat one of these days.
Put out those spin moves, you may be right.
Somebody said I'm a direct descendant of Howard Cosell on the thing, but I'll tell you what, he made money. I'm in the middle of Pakistan doing this game. It's going to be 2nd and 3. So maybe I'm that. Oh, they go to the fullback. Oh, this guy never gets it. Mitchell O'Brien, he rarely ever gets the ball. I mean, fullbacks, I'll tell you what, fullbacks, they're either one or touchdowns, either short or big hitter.
Yeah, that was his 6th carry on a year for a total of 10 yards.
That's great. We could give them a cupcake for every yard. We're still not at a dozen. 3rd and 2. And they're going to throw it. It's going to be out. Oh, it's tipped. It almost, I know. Look out. I was looking. I thought that stink bug was back in my room. But that was an incomplete pass. You know, if he caught that, he was going. If they caught that, he was going.
Strong combo zone. That's a play. If you're going to put in a playbook, you got to be very careful about it. You can only use it against selective opponents. Perhaps Frank saw something that thought, renewed his confidence he can get away with it. And it almost resulted in a pick 6.
You know what I love about punts? We just put the punter right in the middle of the screen. I mean, think about the pressure here. He shanks one. It's going to be big in this game, but he hits it well. It's going to be high and deep, a fair catch. About the 18-yard line. All right, we got an update. Oh, Cam, I love hearing your voice. It's so nice and therapeutic. Keep it. Let us just roll. Let us know what you have.
Hey, you too, Chris and Eddie. We're in frigid Canton, where the Classics got off to a slow start against the London Knights, but Cameron Curtis hits Kendra Wells, who's already over 100 receiving yards on the day, and the Classics keeping it close, 10-7. Back to you guys.
And that's going to be incomplete. My voice is more like electroshock therapy, but that's going to be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. I will tell you this much. Jacksonville, as we go on, the thing that Jacksonville doesn't want to do is get in a punt fest.
Oh, definitely a lot. I mean, you never want to see a punter on the field.
I mean, it's kind of funny. If you're winning, you could call a fake punt with somebody that's never run the ball, and to see their eyes as big as saucer, those zeros on the goal line, that's funny, actually, when you think of it. And right down the middle, that's going to be a nice catch there. And that is Brian Dynasty with the throw and the catch there. It'll be 3rd down, though, and 3.
Yes, actually, Jacksonville, O.J. Bruin on the throw, tight end Joel Harriman getting his name on the stat sheet.
And that is one where I apologize. Sorry, Joel Harriman and O.J. Bruin. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for Jacksonville. O.J., oh, what a gun. What an absolute gun as he hits Christopher Ochoa. And last week, he ballooned. He only had 8 receptions, but they were for 144 yards. He gets the big ones.
And that was actually a nice route tree. You got 3 receivers in the area. You got 1 running short on the out like he just did, and you got 1 running the corner and 1 running the post route. That gives that zone look a lot to try to diverse there and figure out.
We got under a minute to go. They're saying something, Eddie, about a elusive pick 6, but here's O.J., and he goes over the middle, and that'll only be about 3 or 4 yards. And as we see Sean Sanders gets it, it'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I got about 6 pick sixes in my career, but none of them, for whatever reason, are in the SFL record books.
Yeah, you wonder about that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I had a joke, but it slipped my head. It's one of those nights. It'll be 2nd down. It's like an anti-joke. You tell a joke, there's no punchline. O.J. goes to the outside to Sanders. You know, one thing I'll tell you right now is Atlanta is tackling really well.
Yeah, they did a great job in the open field. Anytime he can bring a man down. He also did a great job of eluding the left tackle who was trying to get out there and make a block, but was just not quick enough to get there.
We're going to see if this the clock runs out, as you can tell by the quarterback rating. Are they going to snap it one more time? They usually like it. They will. And they go quickly, and it's incomplete. And they're trying to go to Christopher Ochoa. At the end of the first quarter, Atlanta has 10, Jacksonville has nothing in this huge divisional game. Wow, that note had me in suspense. I was ready to go. Quarterback comparisons. O.J. Bruin is 6 of 11, 38 yards, no touchdowns and a pick, while Brian Dynasty is 5 of 8. He has a touchdown. His quarterback rating is 123.4. So here's the punt now, and let's see, is Atlanta going to get a... They're going to get a little... Oh, what a move. What a move. All that dancing. It's like the ballet. You do all that dancing, but there's only a little bit out of it, and it'll be a 1st down.
That was an impressive, about a 7-8 yard return, though. I'll give him that.
I will. It's like that kid that plays basketball in 3rd grade and does all those dribble moves, and he doesn't go anywhere, and then he tries to take a step forward, and you just knock the ball away. It'll be defense. 1st down. Yeah, I know. You just stick your hand out. 1st down, and Bryant, they'll go to the outside. It's going to be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. it seems like the offensive salvo of Atlanta has slowed down.
Yeah, and that's a play you'd like to see Brian throw an audible and throw the ball deep on a fade or a post because they had a single safety high. He was on the opposite side of the field.
Well, you know what? He threw that to the outside. He might have audibled and just took a knee there. It'll be second down. Tight end to the left and the right. Back to throw, Dynasty. It's going to be to the outside. Outside, and oh, what a hit. Oh, what a hit. Mitchell O'Brien with the catch. He got 8. But he certainly took a lick at the end of that one.
Yeah, he's a fullback. You want to see your fullback falling forward, not taking back like that, young man. Lower your pad level.
Yeah, you wonder about that when a little cornerback comes over and just knocks the daylights out of you. It'll be 3rd and 2. I'm going to guess that they're going to hand this off. And BDG
right.
Hollywood, I'm going to see him spin like a severe thunderstorm tornado.
Oh.
And he doesn't. He doesn't. No tornado there. That's just like a microburst. It's just there. And he doesn't get it, and it'll be 4th down.
It was pair slot right, 2 tight ends off to the quarterback's left, 2 receivers to his right, and you would love to see 90Z quick out right there. They only had a single corner on the wide side of the field.
9 rushes, 18 yards. And
look out.
Really quickly. Oh, almost. And it's going to be a nice return up here to about the 24. Quickly liking the game so far. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There is no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of the SFL or SFLM, which is the minor leagues action, and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation through your viewership. First down, Jacksonville. They got O.J. Bruin, and he's going to hand it off here. It'll be about a gain of 3.
Uh-oh, we got a man down.
Sean Sanders. Uh-oh, let's see who it is.
Mickey Gibson.
Mickey Gibson. Oh, well, Mickey, good luck to you. I hope you get better. I'll send you a card, I guess. I wonder what was wrong with him. Just said injured. Don't you hate those injuries that are embarrassing? Yeah, he got a groin injury. You know, and then it's all over TV. Nothing there, and it'll be 3rd and 8. Boy, that didn't work. They tried to give it to Sanders.
That's about the 3rd time we've seen him call that trap play, and it has yet to garner any success. Making the defensive end for Atlanta. You hope he's okay. Big 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Mickey, maybe he has some sort of rash or something like that. You never know. They never specified. 3rd down and 8. They're on their own 26. Bruin right down the middle. Did he get enough? No, he didn't.
No.
He did not get enough for a first down. Joseph Baudet. He tried to get it, and it'll be 4th and inches. Oh, I don't think they're this gutsy to go.
Oh, no, not on the 34-yard line. They're going to punt this. Oh, they're going to challenge the spot of the ball. Frank did not like the spot of the football.
Oh, we got to see this. Oh, I love watching these because the referees always call something different than what we see. So let's see. I'll let you guess it. We got to guess this. I don't think he made it.
I don't think he made it either. That second effort may have gotten. Let's see if we can get a look here.
Oh, yeah, he made it.
Yeah, he might have gotten it.
Oh, watch this. Oh, watch this guy go absolutely insane when they say he's short. Oh, he'll go nuts.
It stood. You're right.
Oh, he's got to go insane. I could read what was coming out of his mouth, but Cam told me before he put a family-friendly restraint on me before the game. He said no more calling teams, psychoanalyzing them. Last week I got in a little bit of trouble with psychoanalyzing a team at the end of the game. They were calling timeouts when they were way behind. So it's going to be a punt and deep to Atlanta, and they're going to get it back. Oh, he tried that. Take a look at that. Boo Chisholm. No, he's not going to be a BDG Hollywood, even though Boo Chisholm is doing really well this year. It'll be first down Atlanta. What do you think they should do?
Well, I think they, like you just said, they should feature BDG more on this drive. Give him the ball early and often. Let's see what he can do with it.
Wow, this game has the pace of a golf match now. First down and 10, Bryant Dynasty. He's going to try and do something on first down. And they're going to hand it off, EDG. Oh, he's spinning. They got a severe thunderstorm tornado warning in there. And he gets about 4 yards in the F5 tornado. Turns out only to be an F1.
DJ Harper with the open field tackle, catching BDG coming out of that spin move and bringing him down before he can gather himself.
I wonder how Mickey Gibson is doing. You know, that rash looked pretty bad when they took him off the field. Back to throw down the middle. Oh, it's caught. He could be gone. And this is going to be a touchdown. No, it won't. Siege Falco was caught from behind by 2 guys, and he's down to the 16. I'm wondering if that tackle right there could have saved at least 4 points.
A 49-yard reception, catch and run. He got that ball around the 50-yard line, cut to the outside, hit the afterburners, and they were lucky to bring him down. I think the angle that they had on is the only thing that saved Siege from dancing in the end zone.
That's one thing you teach younger kids is pursuit angle. He caught the ball. I'm like, who the heck is this? Did a fan run out on the field? I'm like, oh, no, it's Siege Falco. Okay, I had to get the name. I look up, and he's caught. I'm like, what is he, an athlete from the 70s? He smokes a cigar between plays. It'll be first down. He goes right up the middle, and that is the fullback, Mitchell O'Brien, and it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Forrest Dalton is a defensive end, but he looks like a defensive tackle out there. I'm not sure if it's him or his shoulder pads, but that's a big boy.
2nd down. Now Atlanta trying to take command of this game if they score a touchdown here.
Free play.
Oh, look at it. Free play. And right down the middle, they'll decline the penalty. And, of course, Jamal Wooding, he's going to get a reception. They're going to show this referee, and he's going to call offsides on Jacksonville.
Yep, and Atlanta's going to decline this penalty, going to set up 1st and goal from about the 3-yard line. Wow, I mean, this game, Jacksonville has to find a way to keep them out of the end zone and letting this game get away from them.
Well, we were talking before the game about many things. Some of that we can't say on the air. But one of the things we were talking about is the fact we didn't really know who Atlanta was. And Atlanta right now, they were like under 500 with the teams that they played. It'll be first, the fullback. Yeah, that didn't work. That offensive coordinator's going to have a moving truck coming up to his house at 3 a.m. with calls like that. But Atlanta, they're impressive, even though they haven't really played anybody yet.
Well, they did play a pretty hot Vancouver Legion team last week who was undefeated before then, but yeah.
They won 12-9, and that's like a play from the 1930s. They gave it to BDG, and everybody else just went for the kneecaps, and they said just run over the pile of Borg people there. It'll be 3rd and goal. This is a big 3rd down. If they score, it'll be 3 scores. If they don't, it'll only be 13-0, and a touchdown would more than cut it in half. Hollywood, and he's short. Look down. Hey, you're an owner. I know you're a gambler. Do you go for it?
Oh, heck no. You take the points and call it a day. You tried to run the ball 3 straight times, once with your fullback, unsuccessful getting in. You bring the field goal team out here. Sammy Steele told they call them. Get the 3 points.
You know, I wonder if they, right now with Jacksonville's offense, you said, get 3 points, call it a day. I wonder if Atlanta went to the locker room now if Jacksonville could score. Oh, blocked! He hit him with his rear end! I don't know if I've seen that before. I don't want to call the number. That's got to hurt. That guy won't sit down for a week. And now Jacksonville will take over. Oh, my goodness. You had the rear end fumble. Now you have the, oh, my goodness. It'll be first down.
It hurts, but I tell you what, his special teams coordinator is going to love him for it. Let's see if Jacksonville can use this as a momentum swing, as we like to call it.
Well, yeah, that'd be big. I mean, on the sideline, you got a guy with a rash on the sideline. You got a guy with a hurt rear end, and that's incomplete. Now you got a guy needing a kidney transplant there, and that is Dill Swayze. As he gets up, I wouldn't be surprised if he has a little bit of red stains on that jersey of his.
And Jacksonville continues to attempt to attack the middle of the field with this Atlanta defense, and Atlanta's defense continues to answer the bell. They got to look elsewhere.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's got to hurt like taco night. Oh, my goodness. I mean, my goodness. He goes over the middle. I saw that helmet. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the 12-yard line for Jacksonville. 10-0 Atlanta. And they're going to hand it off. Now, he tried to be that Sean Sanders, tried to be a BDG. He spun. There was nobody there, and he got creamed.
In the other league, that not-so-fun league, that have been called for a horse collar and a 15-yard penalty. But over here in the SFL, you play with the big boys. You just get up and go on to the next play.
I know. I heard rumors that we're going to give people baseball bats next year. That'll be fun. Gladiator style. 3rd down. There's Bruin. Bruin is ducking. He's going to run, and he tried to take the knee out of the defender. We know the quarterbacks can do that with their cleats. We know. It's 4th down, and O.J. Bruin can talk to his buddy with a rash on the sidelines.
And now with 4.5 men in this ball game, Atlanta's going to once again get pretty darn good starting field position. They got to take advantage of this field position they've been getting here.
I know. I wonder about that. I'd love to see a blocked field goal again. There's going to be a fair catch at the 49-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Week 4 action continues later tonight, headlined by another primetime duel in Vancouver. This is the team that Atlanta beat last week, where Christian Brown and the Legion will host Johnny Reno and a red-hot Minnesota legend. Coverage starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Islamabad time, only on the SFL YouTube. 1st down, they're going to hand it off. Here's BDG.
Look out.
He's got rooms. A good
He
move.
gone.
He goes to the outside. He is gone. And BDG Hollywood. And you know what made the touchdown? They say the line blocks for you, but watch these moves in the secondary. That turned it from 10 yards to a touchdown.
But it was also the block of tight end Jamal Wooding. They run a stretch play 49 yards later. In one play, BDG scores 6.
Oh, my. You know, that's the question people say now today in football philosophy. They go, how much does a running back matter? Doesn't the offensive line just open up, blah, 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 blah? I really think the way you do two things, the moves in the secondary, but the way you use the sideline to your advantage. Yeah. You know, a lot of running backs, they'll run out there and they'll just run out of bounds. But those good ones can really use the sideline to their advantage.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm with you. You hear a lot of sportscasters, radio sports analysts, and things of that nature always talk about how you can just get an average running back and win games. That may be true, but it's the great ones that help you win championships, advancing the playoffs, and things of that nature. And BDG, who already wears a ring from season 14, is one of those guys.
And Jacksonville now down 17-0. O.J. Bruin right now is 7-13, only 45 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception. His quarterback rating is 29.3. You know, if he were to spike the ball into the ground every play, his rating would be 36. So do the math. He's at 29 now. It's worse than a bad day. It's worse than an orange cone. But he goes over the middle, and it's knocked down again. It'll be 2nd down. Oh, there's
no.
Mickey Gibson. Oh, he's gone for the game.
I guess that rash was a bit more severe.
Yeah, it was. I think that was just the better thing. I mean, it's weird when you do that because a lot of times when you tear an ACL, you don't know you tear it until you do a lateral movement.
Yeah.
Like you know when you have a rash. So here we go, Bruin.
Look out.
And it's going to be caught. It will be caught on the outside and a 1st down. And what are they going to do, CPR on him? And it is right there, number 82, Kingston Ellington.
And you would think they needed to perform CPR because he took a shot in the kidneys just as he was bringing that ball in.
You'd think that
look at this defense.
Oh, look at this. And here comes Bruin. He's going to go over the middle, and what a catch there. It'll be a first down. That's Joseph Boudet. And Boudet, it'll be a first down.
I'm not sure if that was 3-dog T or what, but they had 2 defenders lined up over the ex-receiver, and they made him pay for it. O.J. Bruin recognized it.
You know, there's got to be a point when you get hit so hard you start spitting out bile. And I'll tell you what, these players have been hit hard today, and you might see some of that come up. And out of the back, oh, that was a well-timed move. He's going to do his best PDG impression, and Sean Sanders down to the 20-yard line.
That's the second time that Jacksonville's head coach, Frank Gooden, has dialed that play up, and it's the second time it's been successful for him.
And that time he timed it very well, because remember his earlier spin moves, he was playing Casper the Friendly Ghost and My Imaginary Friend, and he was spinning away from them and then getting killed at the line of scrimmage. But he slowed the game down, as I think you said before. The great ones slow the game down, and they just play it like it's on easy. It goes Sanders out of the backfield. A nice catch, but he runs into his own man, Kingston Ellington. On that, it'll be 2nd and 5.
Did you see linebacker number 58, Hall of Famer Aquinas Shine? He was hauling tail to get over there and get the assist on that tackle. He probably ran about 20 yards to help make that tackle.
I know the feeling when they call last call at the buffet and they have chicken and broccoli. I'll tell you what, I'm gone, and I got the great person. That's going to be a free play. Sanders, and that'll be probably a first down. We're not at the warning yet. Smith is yelling at somebody at the defense, but should be a first down for Jacksonville.
And they actually down that play up again where they run that power play out to the right. And had it not been for their offsides penalty, I think they had a chance at another big game.
2 minutes. It's a 2-minute warning. Atlanta 17-0 lead. But Jacksonville is striving to get back into the game. We'll be back in a second. This is a big series here. This is one of those series, if you don't score a touchdown, you roll your eyes and go, oh my goodness. They can get a first down. They can do it. Throw-in over the middle, and it is caught. You know, what a dangerous pass to Joel Harleman. And Hallman, that'll be 2nd and 5.
He's 6 feet 220, but he looks more like a fullback to me.
He does. And, you know, fullbacks, they always say, are guards that can run. And tight ends, they are the guards that can actually run. But tight ends now, I think of the old fullback.
Oh, Sean!
It's going to be leg, and he's down. That is Sean Sanders.
Oh, my goodness.
And it'll
vision
be
is one
3rd
thing.
and 2.
Vision is one thing you cannot teach. You either have it or you don't. If he just cuts inside, he's going to walk into the end zone, try to get cute, and as a result, it's 3rd and 2.
This is where you throw the interception on 3rd down, where you get panicky, and you throw it. It's caught, one-handed touchdown. Oh, what a catch. He fakes the spike, Joseph Boudet, and it is a touchdown. Jacksonville's back in the game.
Finally, Jacksonville puts a dent in the scoreboard, puts some points on the board, and now we got ourselves extra point pending, a 10-point ball game. And like we said, those momentum swings can be big. Jacksonville blocks the field goal attempt, comes down, and puts up points.
You know, I want to assure Cam, you know, last week I did a game and my voice was absolutely terrible. And he goes, hey, pace yourself. I'm pacing myself. This phlegm is hardened on my throat. And sometimes when I get excited, it's like peeling off a wrapper coming up. So don't worry, I'll be all right in a second.
Blocked.
Oh, it's blocked, and it's still live. Remember that. And actually, no, under these rules, it is not. That was a legit block, not a butt block. And you can see there's something with the holder. He kicked it off his arm. Oh, my goodness, 17-6.
Man, when it rains, it pours with these special teams play today. Both of these special teams coaches got to be shaking their heads right now. Not sure, Chris, if you're a big boxing fan, but news just broke that Manny Pacquiao and Conor Benn may be taking place sometime in the next few months.
I'm a boxing fan. I'll tell you what, whenever I know we got to go. I mean, it's the 17-6. I usually go to Muay Thai. There's Raja Damnern in Bangkok. And I'll tell you what, for $50, you sit right next to the arena. You get all the popcorn, hot dog, and nice adult beverages you want. And you get sprayed with blood and sweat, and you get to have the same disease as the boxers do. It'll be first down. Oh, you gotta love it. Dynasty through the middle, and what a catch. It's gonna be a first down. Are they gonna? No, it looks like the clock is gonna run.
It's gonna run. Let's see how aggressive they remain here after being successful on first down.
Jamal Wooding with the catch. You know, when you lead 17-6 and you're just scored upon, you don't want to get 2 in a row. You don't want to give up an interception or something and make it 2 in a row. There's a throw and a miss. That was dangerous. A little bit forward. It could be 17-13.
Yeah, I think that was 90 tight end swing, and they sent Boo on the corner route. And for a moment there, I thought they might have had a chance at it.
Week 4 action continues later tonight, headlined by another primetime duel. Okay, we did that one. There's one more ad that I will read at halftime, don't worry. 17-6, it's second down and 10. And
my goodness.
Catch. Now here's the thing, that's going to be number 80 right there with the catch, very big. And they're going to go, and they got 10 seconds. They got all 3 timeouts, and they're going to step it back. Looking, Dynasty almost picked and out of bounds. Surprising they didn't call a timeout.
Yeah, the safety there, Toby Nur, with the deflection. I thought he had a chance at picking that one off, but he just could not spot the football.
Boo Chisholm with that last catch. I was shocked. I thought they were going to call a timeout. Forgot to say his name, but Boo is had a good game. Oh, they're just going to chuck this up. They're just going to throw it up. I mean, it's like a jump ball.
Oh.
And here it is. There's going to be a flag, and he gets creamed. Let's see what the flag is.
I think it's going to be a holding call, Chris. And it is.
Holding on defense. Oh, they're going to get one on time. It's going to be a penalty play. They're going to get a penalty play here.
I'm not sure if they're going to get a free play, though. Because, yeah, they don't follow NFL rules, and it's going to take us to the half.
All right. I mean, I'm going to bring out the violent weapons. Let's have a knife fight on the last play. That means they can't replay it. All right, really quickly, let me read very quickly an ad here. Impact Monday this week heads to Portland, where the surprising and winless Florida Storm are desperate for a win against the Fleet. Sailing on high after the win in LA last weekend, join Cameron Irvine and Paul Sarp for the weekend SFL pregame, and then the Evo 9X Stadium for the call. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on SFL YouTube. Don't forget to see Paul Sarp. All right, what do you think? Atlanta is coming out. It's going to be 1st and 10. What do you think? What do you think Jacksonville has to do on defense?
Defend BDG Hollywood for one.
It'll be 1st down and 10. Here's Brian Dynasty. Back to throw. They throw down the middle. And is that going to be a catch? And we got a flag. Oh, and he shoved it right in his face.
Going to be a late hit.
The catch will stand. The catch is Siege Falco. Again, every time he gets a ball, I'm like, who the heck is that? Oh, there's Siege. Let's see.
Tackle on 15 yards to this one.
So it is a late hit. Oh, that's crushing. That could be crushing right after halftime.
Yep. So you're gonna get the reception's gonna stand, and they're gonna add an additional 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
You know, I used to be a referee for 12 years, but what in the world? I don't know. I don't know. First down, Atlanta.
Oh my goodness!
Something. Here's Hollywood, and he is spinning like that tilt-a-whirl ride I always throw up on, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
BDG made the linebacker miss. Not gonna say his name because his family may be watching, but he made a miss and picked up 6 yards to boot.
Family might be watching. We just talked about Marion and this rash he picked up. Very private injury, and we talked about that all in the second quarter. So, yeah, he has an ingrown.
Oh, look out.
Oh, he just got hammered, and that was Bryant Dynasty going down. I hope he's okay.
Slow to get up, but I think he'll be okay. Hit as he threw, and look at that ball was not ruled a fumble.
Yeah, he keeps, I think he's going to be okay. I keep telling myself fantasies like that too, and I'm going to go on a date next week and all that stuff. I keep believing that. 3rd down and 4. And they got 2 in the backfield. Back to throw Dynasty. Outside, what a catch and a first down. He did what he needed to do. And that's Boo Chisholm again.
50x spot, and Boo Chisholm is actually falling as he's bringing that ball in, but he's able to maintain concentration needed to reel that football in. Great job.
I love it, the fact that they could fall down and everything like that. Then you throw it right at them and they drop it. Never understood that. First down, and Bryant Dynasty might throw.
Look out. Oh, my goodness.
Outside. And BDG gets hit in the collarbone with that. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Jacksonville, you would think they had 6 men coming because Bryant Dynasty was under duress right away. He was lucky to get that ball out.
Don't worry. I also thought the taxes would be easy to pay. You'd figure they want your money. But what the heck? They got 50 forms. I was trying it this week. 2nd down. They hand it off to BDG. It gets by 1, gets by 2. But he gets stopped there, and it'll be 3rd down.
BDG made not 1, but 2 men miss in the backfield before finally being tackled. I can almost assure you that they're going to be meeting him after the game immediately for a blood sample.
Yeah, I know. You know, made the tackle was Joey Schwent. Oh, you got to love that name. That has roast beef and Swiss cheese all over that name. Good job, Joey Schwent. Back to throw is Dynasty, and it is caught, and a first down, and now I know who this is. Everybody out once sees Falco. It'll be a first down.
That's the 2nd time that Atlanta has dialed this play up, and it's the 2nd time it's moved the chains. Jacksonville has yet to show any signs of being able to stop it.
Oh, right now, Atlanta. Here's the thing with pro football, you know. With college, you get a lot of possessions. With pro, you don't. So right now, a touchdown is big for Atlanta because if they just get a field goal, it would be 14 points. Dynasty. They get him to Boo. Is that Boo? Yes, it is. No, it's not. It is not Boo. It's Jamal Wooding. Wooding, the tight end. He's coming into his own today. It's going to be a first down.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what exactly Brian was looking at because he had his Hall of Fame wide receiver, Boo Chisholm, wide open in the back of the end zone, but he looked him off.
Oh, I don't want to be in that locker room. I don't want to be in that. Oh, yeah. I hope they're not roommates. First down, and they hand it off a trap right up the middle and down to the 3-yard line. That's workhorse yardage by BDG Hollywood.
And Atlanta is soaking up a lot of time off of this 3rd quarter time possession, just eating up this clock.
They are. People don't realize, you know, at the pro level, the clock goes fast. Like, really, you don't get many possessions. You can run 5 plays and take 4 minutes off. End zone touchdown. Oh, what a catch, Wooding. And that is, he is coming into his own today, the tight end. It is a touchdown. It's 23-6. Jamal Wooding.
I just talked about Bryant making the wrong decision on that previous play. Here, he has his big tight end. He throws a ball where Wooding can only catch it at, as he was surrounded by 2 defenders. But Jamal Wooding had his track shoes on, elevates, catches the ball at his highest point, and 6 more points on the board for this Atlanta offense.
All right, miss any SFL action? Want to fast forward your SFL experience? Check out highlights of SFL games on SFL YouTube channel and on Highlight Nation provided by Victor's Valiant, YouTube's premier sports highlight maker. Subscribe to Highlight Nation and Victor's Valiant on YouTube for all your college football and basketball highlight needs. Basketball, what do they got this for, basketball? Or is that some other basketball?
Hey, I just work here, buddy. But Harish Prasad is in the SFL game chat.
I'm like a news recorder. They made a movie because of licenses. I can't say like I'm Anchorman. If Cam starts putting swear words on this thing, we're going to have an interesting broadcast. And they're not even going to get to the 29. This is to the 16. Well, I'm going to tell you this, Eddie. If Jacksonville doesn't score here, we're going to be reading like shopping lists or doing crosswords in the fourth quarter.
We could be, but hey, you guys, you all are watching the SFL on YouTube. You're in Cam's house. Ring the doorbell, wipe your feet before you enter, and sit down. Hit the like button, people.
Last time I was entering, met me with a firearm. But that's going to be up the middle. And it's going to be, all right. I hear that beautiful, delicious voice of Cam in the background. I'm going to love saying this, Cam. It's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I've never been called delicious before. Chris Curtis going to Kendra Wells again. She has 150 yards and 2 touchdowns today, and Canton just forced a punt. The Classics hanging around in the 4th. Back to you all in Atlanta.
All right, well, Bruin will be down the middle, and we just saw somebody get their neck with vertebrae hit hard as Dill Swayze with the catch. I'm wondering, Cam, if you have about 60 more of the highlights, or we just keep doing highlights of that 16-14 game. But it'll be 3rd down and 3. We might even do highlights from 30 years ago if they don't get a first down. 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Bruin.
Oh, goodness.
That was almost game. That was almost game. I mean, right there, Don Fletcher almost ended the game.
Wow, that was almost a thanks for coming, good night, and drive home safely moment had he picked that ball off. It hit him in both hands. And he dropped.
All right, well, it is 4th down. Sunday on SFL YouTube, a pair of much improved 2-1 teams to battle down by the Bayou when Ryan Roosevelt and the Indianapolis Ramblers head south to take on Randy Squarebush. Oh, I remember him from last year. And the Louisiana Revolution. Kickoff is at 6:45 Eastern Time. That's 4:45 a.m. Islamabad time, only on SFL YouTube. Well, the advertisers are smiling because I'm getting everything in. It's not over yet. Atlanta has to finish the job. It'll be 1st down by Dynasty, 16-23, 209, 2 touchdowns, 127 rating, and BDG. Now, he made the second football move, but they give him progress, and they don't make him start back there.
Home cooking.
Yeah, a little bit of that. You're making me hungry. Every time somebody says home cooking, I think of biscuits, butter, and gravy. I don't know why I'm thinking of biscuits when they say home cooking, but those nice butter biscuits, you know, the kind when you eat and they're addictive. They taste a little like peanuts, but they're not peanuts. And they throw out of the backfield. That's going to be a nice catch and out of bounds. That's Kyle Fenimore, his first reception of the day. 3rd time's the charm. 3rd time he was targeted. It's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, and speaking of targets, Chris Ochoa for Jacksonville. 1 reception on 7 targets.
Yeah, that kind of shows you what things are happening here. Like, Jacksonville can't find their main people, and Atlanta's pulling people out of the stands. Hey, Pretzel Boy, get this. There's PDG. He's getting yards. And a first down to the 32. They went away from the tight end. It'll be a first down.
And that was a touchdown saving tackle by Jacksonville right there, because I thought BDG was off to the races again.
You know, right now we need in this game, you know, I'm loving both these teams. I like them. You know, I like Jacksonville. I like Atlanta. But, you know, we all know the nature of football. And sometimes when a team is dominating, we need either one or two things. A big spark to happen here for Jacksonville to make it close, or somebody to get a weird rash again. And that is going to be a stop. BDG gets just slammed there.
TJ
and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Big number 99. I think that's his second tackle for loss in this ball game, making himself an impact as a rookie.
So I'm seeing in the chats a lot of BDG, BDG, BDG. I don't know what it stands for, but they're going to throw to the outside, and it's going to be Boo Chisholm. We know what that stands for. It stands for Boo Chisholm, and it'll be
BDG.
3rd and 9.
BDG is big dog.
Okay. That is good. They're missing a few vowels in that. I wonder if you go on a game show and they have that as a puzzle. BDG. Hey, big dog. No, we meant big dug ground. I don't know. 3rd down and 9. The near side caught and out of bounds. There's Falco again. Good job, Falco. 4th down and 4.
He tackled him out of bounds. That could have easily been declared a late hit.
It could have, but before you tell me how this league is going to let people with baseball bats out there and how you take helmets around and use them as weapons, and, you know, and then they call that penalty where they accidentally sneezed on them. I guess they broke health protocols there. Here is the field goal, about 44 yards, and it is good. 43 yards. It is Atlanta 27 and Jacksonville 6.
Atlanta takes an 18-point lead here, just under halfway left in this 3rd quarter. And Jacksonville, who's known for slinging the rock around, they've got to find a way to come back in this game. They still have time to do it with the way their offense moves up and down the field, but they got to find somewhere other than the middle of the field to attack, because Atlanta has been ready for that.
Still a lot of time in the game. Hey, I'm going to give you a visa and drive you here. I love the way you tell fantasy stories. But there's a fumble. And let's see. I think 16 picked it up. I got to take a look here. And I think he did pick it up. That'll be Joseph Baudet. And Baudet, it'll be a first down. So he kind of saved him. Now let's see what happens. And yes, DJ Woods, Jacksonville kicked the extra point and hit somebody on Atlanta in the rear end. And yeah, it was a butt block, but this one was legal. So it'll be 1st and 10. Rowan to the outside, and a nice catch there. That is Joel Harleman.
Again with another catch. I don't know if Harish is watching. Actually, he is watching, but if he caught it. But I have a funny feeling you're going to find a way to make the Pause Network on their Twitter account this week.
Oh, don't worry. I get a funny feeling before I pass out. Usually my arm goes numb. It'll be 2nd down. Bruin to throw to the near side, and that is incomplete. I thought it was going to be intercepted, but they're showing a little bit of pity. Well, his quarterback rating is up. It's 3rd and 2. I'll tell you what, his stats aren't bad, but it seems like he's had a worse game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who he was looking at there, because he had a clean pocket and managed to overthrow all his receivers, and we get another 3rd down for Jacksonville.
3rd down for Jacksonville. They're down by 21. Back to throw. They throw to the near side. It's caught. And a first down. They're going short to Joel Harleman. And that is actually working, but do they have enough time to keep doing it?
Not really, and that's only their 4th 3rd down conversion of this game. They were 3 and 9 prior to that last one.
Oh my, yeah, I know. I love this. For those of you out there, we get these great research sheets. I love these tabs, and that's going to be a first down. For me, you know, my life, I don't have much of a life. I love these tabs. I love these research sheets. You know, it's like every day, it's like Christmas Day opening another gift.
There's a lot of information in there, that's for darn sure.
Yeah, but not how I can get a date. It'll be second down and the length of a lace on a football. And they'll get it here. You know, you never want to waste that. You never do, but you ever see them throw deep and then they get somebody jumping off sides on third down, then it's 3rd and 6?
I mean, hey, you just stick around long enough, you'll find a lot of stuff you see that you've never seen before in this league.
Yeah, I love that. I had somebody I worked with last year. I'd love to put on the 50-yard line, have a meteor hit him. I never saw that either. Ooh. And it's intercepted. That was a really good interception by Jack Napier. Jack Napier, they just keep putting nails into this coffin. And what a rough day by Bruin.
Yeah, he's having a rough day indeed. The quarterback rating is not good. The third down conversion percentage is not good. And that one-handed interception off a ball that should have never been thrown as the receiver was never open. Jack Napier, wow, that's his second interception on this young season.
Well, OJ's quarterback rating is my credit rating. That ain't good. So it'll be first down. And back to throw is Dynasty.
Look out.
And he just got nailed. I mean, you kind of feel sorry for him at one point. But on the other point, it's entertaining when he gets hit hard.
They're up 27-6 right now. They have the ball. He's a young man. He probably didn't even feel that hit.
No, I didn't. It's like, you know, there's like 8-year-olds. They go on skateboards without helmets, and they go around and they hit cement with their head, and they don't get hurt. And I get up from the couch and tear an ACL. And there's PDG Hollywood. He gets it. I mean, I tried to lose weight, but, you know, the kids are like rubber bands. And right now, Dynasty's like a rubber band.
To be young.
Oh, I wish. You know, I wish life were like a video game. You get a reset button. Oh, see, Rubber Band Man right there. He's got to be Rubber Band Man. I remember that song. And it'll be, oh, there he is. Oh, you got to love the name here. The name sounds like the head. Schwent! Schwent with the head.
Put your fours
up. At the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, this 127 to King 6. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life. Inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your project, visit apmmusic.com. Good job. And we're not going to APM Music right now to get a swan song, but it sure is getting close.
It's getting close. I mean, we got just under 11 minutes of football left for Jacksonville to try to make a game of this.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to have to start pulling out all the metaphors. And OJ Bruin trying to keep people on to this broadcast. It'll be 1st and 10. Active throw, and that's going to be complete. A spin move a little too early for Sanders. And it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Joshua Williams, the defensive tackle, he's also the defensive coordinator for Atlanta, just is disrespectful right now. He just asked, are the backups in the game yet? The disrespect, bro.
Somebody just said Atlanta might win it all in season 20. Come on. You want to know why I've been on first dates and not seconds? Because I think they're too good in the first one. Oh. And that's what happens when you say they're going to win it all. They go down, and that is going to be a 1st down. Sanders looks at that and goes, yeah, not yet.
Yeah, that's about the 3rd or 4th time they dialed up this play, and it's been successful for them every time. They even dialed it up on a penalty, which I think would have been a touchdown had it not been for the penalty. But Sean Sanders, continuing to impress here as a rookie.
And he does. He has 65 yards, but again, that can be misleading sometimes. Those have been very consistent 5-6 yard gains. 1st and 10. They get that isn't a 6-yard gain. That's a 5 a.m. Monday morning doctor's appointment in a whirlpool at 2nd and 12.
And did you see Aquana make the tackle, and then he stands up and walks over him as he's getting up? Come on, man. Show some respect for the young man.
No, don't. It makes better TV. Don't show respect. I don't want to see handshakes. You don't wear pads to shake hands. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Throwing. He'll throw it. He didn't fake the cameraman out. You know, when you can't fake the cameraman out, you know that's not a good fake. It'll be 3rd down.
That ball was deflected by free safety Grant Hardaway, who was near the line of scrimmage, for Christ's sake. That's how they are just totally ignoring this deep passing game for Jacksonville.
Okay, the other game's a final, a final. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 right down the middle. It is caught. It is caught. That is pretty good. Dill Swayze. And they're not dead yet. 1st down.
The rookie running a skinny post here, and he runs it skinny because he's trying to keep separation from him and a safety over the top, looking to take his head off. Great route running right there.
I love the fact he could put his knee in his head. There's no foul. But the rest one, you touch somebody in the back, you get 15. 1st down. I'm calling interception here. 1st down and goal from the 7. Back to throw. Bruin, they throw, and it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Remember that interception is good for the entire series.
I'm not sure what they thought they saw in film that made them think they could attack the middle of this secondary, but Atlanta continues to stand up and answer the challenge.
No, I think they just threw dice there. I think they just threw cards in the air and they said, all right, which play is this? 2nd down and goal. And that's going to be a run up the middle. Yeah, that isn't going to work. I mean, I like, that isn't even Sean Sanders that ran that one. It'll be 3rd down. That was generic player. 3rd down.
Big 3rd down here right now. And despite the score, you're playing for pride at this point. Try to get 7 on the board. That's what they can do here.
I mean, I think they're still in it. They score, it'll be 2, and then, you know, you can get 2 quickly. Back to throw Bruin, and, well, I mean, he hit the ground. I think that was his target. He hit that, so that's good. It'll be 4th and goal. They're going to kick a field goal. That'll make it 18. It's still 2 touchdowns and a field goal, but you would need a 2-point conversion. And I'll ask you this once, Eddie. Every time you see a kicker with a single bar face mask, don't you just want to punch him in the face?
You better go talk to the old St. Louis teams who came out there with single bar face masks on every player.
I know, but it's something about, you know, the kickers never wear that helmet where it really helps them. Like, they wear that bar, but the bar is supposed to protect your nose so it doesn't get broken. And, you know, when they put it down and it, like, scrapes against the ground, I want them to run a fake field goal and run with that and go, yeah, where's your bar now? You know? And they're going to kick to Atlanta, and this will be a return. We're going to see if it goes past the 20. A spin move, and about 8 people hit him. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Atlanta needs a couple 1st down and get out of here. And it'll be 1st and 10.
Atlanta's defense continues to answer the call. They showed up last week, kept Vancouver out of the end zone. Jacksonville scored a touchdown today, but they still have yet to get double-digit points.
Somebody's rear end for that. 1st down. Back
Look
down.
out.
Oh, he got from nobody and he got hit by somebody.
Got a man down. Brian is down. Brian is hurt.
Is he? Oh, Bryant Dynasty is down. And Brian is hurt, and we know it's not a rash this time. We saw it happen, and watch Brian. He ducks from nobody, and he gets killed. That's a rotator cuff. Oh, yeah, he hit the ground on his left shoulder. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are there multiple, for the fans out there, are there multiple game injuries?
Oh, man. No, there's not. He'll be back next week as the SFL has great doctors out here, but he took a hit.
Oh, they do. I saw them before the game. That's why I got a lot of pep. So it's 2nd and 18. I don't know who the hell this is. We got generic throwing to the near side. And a great catch here by Kyle Fenimore. You know, I did all the research. But you know, when you do all the research, you do all these weeks of research and on, and then you go and take a final exam and it's not the question you studied for, it's happening.
Yeah, I went in for some Microsoft certifications, and I tell you what, you study all you want, and then the test comes, it's like, wait a minute, I did not study for that.
I didn't study for 7, but he's doing better than the other guy, and the other guy's a paid guy. Blue Chisholm, it'll be 4th and 10. I mean, I don't know, is that guy a free agent? No, hold on a second. I'll go to the stats page. All these stats pages, I love them.
Oh,
They're
my
challenging. It's okay. Now,
Why?
Cam is holding his breath right now because I had words last week when somebody was up 27-9 and using timeouts and stuff like that. Don't worry, Cam, I'm a school counselor in real life. I'm not going to use psychological imbalances to describe a team of 27-9 challenging a play that if they get it right, it's still going to be 4th and 9.
It's only going to net them 4 yards of field position. I don't see the point of that challenge at this point in the ball game. You want to save that in case you make a run at this. With Bryant now out of the game, perhaps it's going to motivate that defense to get stops and get the offense on the field and produce points. But, wow, I just don't see the point of that challenge.
I understand the disrespect part of it. Hey, we're up, we're blah, 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 we're rivals. But I want to see somebody go out and hit somebody in the back. I want to see a very violent, injury-prone move to be disrespectful. I want to see a dance, a team taunt, but or something like that. Oh, I just got an update. Oh, it's like somebody got me a birthday present early. Cam, go ahead. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Thank you, Chris. London trying to survive Canton, and Pickler's pass is hauled in but fumbled. Canton recovers. London fumbles twice in the 4th quarter and falls in an upset in Ohio. Back to you guys.
I mean, with this game, it's going to be long, and that's going to be a 1st down. This is one of those games. A nice catch there by Christopher Ochoa. This is one of those games there, Eddie. It's not over, and they keep giving us hints they might come back.
It's not over, and your starting quarterback for Atlanta is down, being evaluated in the medical tent. So hopefully if you're an Atlanta fan, he comes back to this ball game. But Jacksonville trying to find a way to put up 7 for the 2nd time today.
Somebody called me a vintage announcer in the comments, and somebody nicknamed me 23 Dirtball Skidoo at the convention. Oh. And it's got to be caught. It's got to be a 1st down. That is really big. That is number 82, Kingston Ellington, his 3rd catch out of his 5th target, a 1st down.
And that ball seemed like it was in the air forever. And Kingston looked like he had to come back and get the ball to avoid it from being intercepted.
It's not over. Like, I know
over.
people say anything can happen. I got jokes for that. We'll get to that in a second. But a touchdown and a 2, it's a 10-point game. And they hand it off. And again, that moving truck is getting closer and closer to that offensive coordinator's house to get him the heck out of there at 2nd down.
That trap play up the middle has not been working for them. They need to get back to the strong power plays on the outside.
They do. It's going to be 2nd and 9. It's like they get down here with beauty, and all of a sudden their mind gets fried. And they do that. Their mind just gets fried when they get down here. Sean Sanders He can't get to that 100-yard barrier. He's got 95. It'll be 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10, and wow, this is probably the biggest 3rd down of the game for Jacksonville, who struggled all day on 3rd down.
They can get 3 and make it 2.
Oh.
They don't. He dropped it. He was there, and Kingston Ellington dropped it. He was sliding, but he's got to make that. It's 4th down.
I'm not sure if he was dropped or slightly tipped, but his vision also may have been blinded by the defender who was rushing in front of him. Not sure what happened there.
Oh, Kingston Ellington. Isn't it funny the sports radio will blame you for the loss? And you're outgained, you're out, everything. They'll go, oh, if Kingston would have caught that, and we would have got 12 onside kicks. But the funny part is, and this one is up, and it is good. It's 2 scores. It's only 2 scores. So I got to do a quick promo right here. Oh, we got people racing on the street next to me. Hey, don't leave the stream without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than being a player. Just being a player. Join to check out content for teams about the league created by the community. Participate in Pick'em games and play SFL fantasy football and test your skills in the survivor pool. To join our server, visit www.simulationfl.net and click on the Discord icon on the menu. The SFL community, 2,000 strong. We'll see you there. Well, I'm going to tell you what right now, Ashley Jackson, thank you for putting it up there. That is an awesome link. I love it. I get all my games. It'll be 1st down for Atlanta. They're going full hoss. Full hoss. 1st down. They got everybody in the backfield. And we should say the kitchen sink, but it's BDG. They give it to it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and if you're an Atlanta fan, you wanting to feed BDG with Brian out of the game right now. Try to keep this game and stay ahead of the chains to keep it 3rd and manageable. You don't want your backup having to throw the ball deep.
He's got over 100 yards on 21 carries. He's got 102. It'll be 2nd down. Dynasty is back in the game. He goes, and BDG, he gets knocked forward. It'll be 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2, and you hate to say it, but this is a big 3rd down for Atlanta despite this 15-point lead.
I'm not going to hate to say it. It's the only way we get people watching this. We're 38-6. I'd be, it'd be like that, but it's big 3rd down and 2. I wish I only give you 1 down in football. Every down would be big. 3rd down and 2. Boy, he's doing everything. Look at this. And back to throw. He's going to throw it, put it in the air. They're going to say yes. They're going to say yes. And that's going to be a catch in the 1st down. Siege Falco. What a big catch. I got to know his name now.
Yeah, he actually got both feet down, and they're going to move the chain. But that's a long throw for even an SFL pro quarterback, let alone a backup quarterback.
Well, he's back in. Dynasty is back in. So he did the greatest. Because you told me about these doctors, and I saw a guy on the sideline, Dr. Feelgood, and he has that white bag with him. And in that white bag are special things. And he's out 4 weeks, but he's still being a quarterback. Okay, that's all, man. He's tough. Oh, he's tough. He's going to have a cigar in the sidelines between plays. It'll be 2nd down. You got to love that juice they put in him. 2nd and 6, nearing the midfield line. They're going to run the ball. It's funny, those people at the single bars don't get their nose broke. And they go to BDG, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, I'm going to one-up you. I'm trying really not to be like those people at the parties. I think this is the biggest 3rd down of the game.
It definitely is. It's 3rd down and 7, so a few more yards to gain here. Last time it was 3rd and 2. Let's see if they get aggressive. They just try to run the ball and get some more time off the clock. Let's see what Atlanta dials up here. Line up in the shotgun.
3rd down. Yeah, it is. And if they throw an incomplete pass, it'll be just like a timeout, third down. They got to step and they do. Dynasty with the broken nose.
Nowhere to go.
He can't even smell the danger. Oh, look, he can dance disco back there. And he's down, he's losing. All that time, and he's intercepted.
Oh!
He's going all the way. He's going to go.
Oh, talk about the one.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. How much more he could have ran and got a first down. That nose cartilage was probably shoved into his brain because he certainly had an injury higher than that here.
We did not have the greatest camera angle, but I think it was 50XZ deep outs, and Jacksonville did a great job of covering it. There was nowhere to go. It was only a three-man rush, so both defensive ends were being double-teamed. Impossible to get to the quarterback in that situation. Jacksonville gets the interception off the ill-advised pass and are 1 yard away from making this a one-score game.
Dynasty's cartilage had to be shoved through his brain. They're going to throw, and he scores! He scores! There was an actual Harleman scored!
The tight end.
Right now, if everybody out there, get something. This is going to be weird, this last portion of the game. If they hit this one, I think they're going for two.
No, not yet.
They
I
are.
don't think so. Oh, they are. Wow.
They are. I didn't see a single bar out there. This is going to get weird. And they're on the 1 yard line. I don't know why they're on the 1 yard line. Incomplete. And it'll be third down. Sorry about that. So it is going to be third down. It is not a touchdown. But that was incomplete. It'll be third and goal on the 1.
Yeah, I thought it was dropped myself, but yeah, like you said, that was second down. Now we got third down coming up.
That's all right. Sometimes it'll be third and goal on the 1. For others out there, it was tipped and it hit the ground on first down. It'll be third and goal on the 1.
Out of bounds.
It'll be fourth and goal at the 1.
If there was ever a time for them to dial up a quarterback sneak like they did in week 1 versus Sioux Falls, it would have been right there. As Atlanta has no respect for their running game, as there wasn't a linebacker within 4 yards of the line of game.
They're on the 1 inch line, and they haven't ran the ball once. And it's fourth down, and guess what they're going to do? Everybody knows what's coming. We all know what's coming. And no, it's going to be a pass, and he gets his knees taken out, and that's going to be a first down for Atlanta.
Yep.
So, to recap for everybody out there, first down was a tipped ball, and they called it incomplete. We thought it was a touchdown. In my absolute mind-blowing hysterics, I didn't catch it, and I caused the score to change. Second and goal from the 1, incomplete. Third, incomplete. Here's BDG and a first down, and the clock will tick. And it'll be fourth down. It was fourth down, and that was no good as he gets sacked. Atlanta gets the ball now, and they just got a first down. BDG Hollywood, he has 116 yards, and we're going to the warning right now.
The lack of a running game for Jacksonville probably just cost him a shot at winning this game.
You know, I just realized when I get crazy, I can't think. I'm starting to think those drivers on the highway, when I get crazy, I'm starting to think they're the ones that are right when they beep at me and yell at me. 2 minutes, Atlanta 27, Jacksonville 12. Let me get a sip of water. I think of all the stuff, Eddie, that just shows you how close this game was. If they would have scored a touchdown. Oh, God. Oh, that's hard to watch. Timeout. They would have scored a touchdown. It would have been a 1-score game.
You talk about a jailbreak. 3 of the 4 defensive linemen for Jacksonville all got into the backfield. That rarely happens.
Jailbreak, that's all. There he is. Schwint wants to get in. It'll be 2nd and 14. Second and 14. BDG. And yeah, everybody's just got to tee off another timeout. So what this means is an onside kick is a must. If Jacksonville gets it back and scores, then an onside kick is a must.
Well, first they got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down here. 3rd and 13 coming up. First things first, defense has to do their job.
So it'll be 3rd and 13, a first down. The game is over. If they get a first down, they'll take a few knees, and the game will be over. Dynasty. Oh, I'll tell you what, right now, I thought that was tipped in the air. I thought he might have had it, but it's incomplete. It's 4th down. And
yeah, it
13.
hit the ground. And Jacksonville, they just saved Jacksonville from burning their last timeout, which makes this game more interesting if you're an Atlanta fan than it needs to be.
All right. Some comments in the chat there. My God. Come on. So we got to the 49, and it's going to be a first down. Now, here's the bad part. Everybody's going to think they're a comedian and start putting in comments. Oh, he's reading the comments, so we're going to put in funny stuff. No, that was a one-off, all right? So it's going to be first down. And Jacksonville, so here's the stage for Jacksonville. They got 1:42. There is enough time to do this. They have a timeout. They can score, but they need the onside kick. They need an onside kick. Bruin, and he goes, that's incomplete. His arm was going forward as he goes down, and the ball went forward. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Atlanta lined up in press man-to-man defense, and neither of Jacksonville's receivers could garner any separation.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. Jacksonville needs 2 scores to win. They also need a 2-point conversion and an onside kick and a head of lettuce and a gallon of milk. 3rd down, and the 2nd down is no good. 3rd down there, it's looking bleak.
Cover 3 defense out of Atlanta right there in that last possession.
Yeah, O.J. Bruin is so bad today. His quarterback rating is like my job rating. Oh, you don't want to be evaluated. 3rd down, and they got 10. Nobody in the backfield. The line is breaking down. Jacksonville needs a big gain here. They really do. Bruin, and they go, that's nothing. That is, even if he would have caught it, you're wondering what in the world, and that's going to be 4th down.
Their tight end is getting targeted so much. I know Will Todd was watching it earlier today. He's probably thinking to himself, I might want to explore and go to Jacksonville next season because their tight end gets the ball a lot more than I do.
Don't you own the team you play for? 4th down and 10. Wow, let's trade the whole team. Here we go. Bruin,
not going to get it done.
That's not even going to be close. There was no reason even to throw that. You knew that Goldie Morrison wasn't going to go all the way. Atlanta's going to take some knees, and that's it. So let's talk about the impact of this game. Atlanta now will be 4-0. They're undefeated. They have a division win. They lead Jacksonville. Now Atlanta's 4-0. Jacksonville will be 2-2. Atlanta wins the first of the doubleheader. So they win the first of the 2-game series because it's a division. Oh my God!
My goodness.
Did he just tackle?
He did. That was
That's
Jamal
the kind
Woody
of
he just knocked
disrespect
down.
I like. See, that's the kind of disrespect. I don't like that other weird stuff where you take timeouts. No. You just go in and you run over the quarterback. That I like. But anyway.
That was actually Jamal Woody he ran over. The tight end.
Oh, my goodness. Now they're going to do it again. This has become the most interesting play in the game. A kneel down. Oh, yeah, okay. They stopped a little bit there. But, you know, I'm looking here, and this, the division that they're in, now the Louisiana Revolution are also 2-1. And that's going to be big for them this week because Louisiana, if they lose, all of a sudden Atlanta's got a 2-game lead.
Yeah, and Atlanta also has a week 2 win over Florida, who's in their division. So this will be their second win in the division this season.
Yeah, Florida, though, a lot of people are going to get a lot of wins on them. So, yeah, there we go. So, well, hey, look, you know, and I know, and they all know, what wins mean. They still got to go. It's 4th and 15, and that early timeout by Jacksonville. Watch them block this punt and return it.
I got to get you on saying with your chest, Chris. Chris, I got to get you on saying with your chest, man. That was great. That was fantastic.
Well, hey, watch them block, return it, then all of a sudden, there we go. It's gonna be 4th down and 15. You know, that next convention, I might be the only announcer ever to wear a bulletproof vest. So there we go. Are you kidding me? They put a freaking second back on the clock. Well, Jacksonville now will try the SFL's first ever 15-point play. 15-point play. You're going to see this. It's like watching a 4-point shot in basketball. So here we go. Right in the shadow, too. You're going to love it with the camera angle. Let's see what they do for this 15-point play. 1 second to go. And now he's going to go back. They throw a little out, and they knock it down. They say, nah, I'm saving my knees for next week. The Atlanta Swarm go to 4-0. They beat the Jacksonville Kings, who fall to 2-2. They win the game 27-12. There was a lot of good passing, a few good rushing. What were the few things you saw today that you really liked?
Well, I like this balanced attack from Atlanta's. One thing I like, 32 pass attempts from Dynasty. They handed the ball off to BDG, Hall of Fame tailback 25 times. He had over 100 yards rushing. Even the fullback got involved with 4 carries. This offense is a lot more diverse than it's been in the past few seasons. Trying to get back to their winning ways of season 14 when they went all the way and won a championship. The defense stepped up big time, got a couple of picks for this defense. They harassed O.J. Bruin throughout the contest, had him finishing with just about 50 yards, 50% passing. So they've shown a lot of good things out of this Atlanta squad, and they're trying to get back to their winning ways.
That was a nice block by 66. I know that we do a lot of play-by-play, but I think the offensive line, yes, they did well for Atlanta, especially in that 8.5 seconds. The 8.5 seconds on that protection was phenomenal. But also, though, I do want to say, their running back, BDG Hollywood, this guy did so many moves in the secondary. He created a lot of those yards, and seeing the swarmed out to a big lead, it was really a lot of him, and he gets the player of the game, and I think, Eddie, rightfully, deservedly so.
I think so as well. I mean, last season, they really got to the ball to him. He was in the bottom third. This season, getting the ball early and often, and as a result, they are now 4-0.
They are, and I'll tell you what, for the Swarm coming up, it's very big. But that's going to be it for us today. Do you have any parting words, Eddie, for anything?
Thanks for coming. Good night, and drive home safely, everybody. Arizona, I love y'all. Let's go, man.
So everybody at home on your computers, drive home safely, which you are. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you next week. Eddie, I really loved working with you. You're a great color analyst. Love it. Love it, and I can't wait to work with you again. Have a great day. We'll see you later.